All that stuff I never really
I would've
understood or
really-
really gave a shit about. Like the,
I-
you know, means the, what is it, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and
Right.
it pops up in the coming movies, and every time I hear it, I just get really annoyed, because I don't want to think about it, but it kind of forces you to have to be like, so what are they trying to, you know, and
Sure,
I don't even
sure,
want, I don't
yeah.
even want to think about it right now.
Yeah, I would have really have liked, for the final scene of Wrath of Khan, they're going through Eden, basically. I would have liked to have seen, you know, Spock, you know, walking naked through Eden. I think that would have been very poignant.
Yeah, they might as well have put it at the end of this movie too, because I mean, there's so many
or
signs.
something
It's
like that.
Spock's
Like you
coming
catch a
back.
glimpse of, you know, Spock, you know, and he's like, you know, climbing a tree or something, or
Yeah,
you
that
know.
sounds good.
Well, they have some pretty cool Spock coming back to life in Search for. I mean, sorry. if you
Spoiler
haven't seen it.
alert.
Sorry, spoiler alert.
Serious.
Spock comes back to life.
Okay, if you look at the cover of Star Trek 4, it has Spock standing back to back with Kirk. So
Yeah, he's wearing a white robe.
I'm gonna just like put like big guess that in the search for Spock, they find Spock.
Oh yeah,
So I'm just gonna like put, you know, I'm just gonna have a wild guess there.
That would be amazing though, if the search for Spock ends with them not finding him.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's just never in the whole movie. He directed it too.
Yep, he did it. He also directed
Directed
Star
by
Trek
Spock.
4.
Yeah.
So Star Trek 4 is also directed by Spock, and so is, and I think that's, who knows what decisions they made to let William Shatner direct number 5. But it's a terrible idea apparently. Still haven't seen that one though, but that's another night.
Yeah.
So shall we watch Search for Spock?
Yeah. Credits are rolling on Star Trek 3. It's Search for Spock. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Search for Spock is extremely underrated.
It was
a
really
wonderful
good.
film. I loved there's Leonard Nimoy, the
He's a
director.
good director.
I loved all the use of like pink light everywhere. It reminded me a lot of like a legend or something. It was all pastoral and, you know, misty. You know, and
Sounds great. I should really watch it sometime. I slept. I ran out of gas. And yeah, I saw Christopher Lloyd as a Klingon.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd is the
was
Klingon villain. Fucking awesome.
fucking cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I saw it in high school. I thought it was pretty cool. But that was last time.
His performance was up there with Who Framed Roger Rabbit. um,
Back to the Future.
Angels in the Outfield.
Taxi.
Taxi. Right up there. But,
Yeah,
you know,
he was
he
really
should
good.
be a villain more often.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely.
how many out of 6?
I give that 5.5 out of 6.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see if we can 6.
I think I give
right
it.
there.
I think I give it a 4.5, maybe a 5. out of 6.
You like that one more than Wrath of Khan?
I liked it more than Wrath of Khan,
Yeah.
but I will say there's not really a lot that actually happens in this movie.
No, there's really
But
not a lot. There's some real kind of painful scenes with some of the dialogue.
I had no problem with that.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't, but
I thought Shatner was awesome. But it's the best paced movie so far, I think. It was just good.
Sorry, I missed it.
No, it really had a different element, and it was like much
Yeah.
brighter and like prettier, and you know all those others that take place in those like dreary, you know, ships and everything. You know, and then just space everywhere. But this was like they had the Genesis planet, and then they went to Vulcan, and it was everything was like a sunset or bright or whatever. But I it kind of
Spock goes into heat.
Spock went
Yeah.
into heat.
I remember that too. He and Savick did it.
Him and
I was pretty excited about that.
Savick, not Christy Allen this time.
Yeah, she wasn't. Christy Alley didn't come back.
Allie. Yeah.
But Miguel Ferrer had a cameo.
But
That
Miguel
was also
Ferrer
That was pretty
with
cool.
the
I never
full
seen that
head of
too.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the same time that Dune was made, when his dad was playing the Emperor in that movie. They're both in
Right.
space around the same time. Because
Yeah.
this movie and that movie actually was filmed in outer space, right?
They were,
Okay,
Yep.
cool,
Yeah,
guys. I just
both
want
made
to
in outer
clear that
space.
up. This is all real. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the story's not real, but it was filmed in space.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Well, Dune. Yeah.
I mean, there are no Vulcans or anything.
Dune wasn't a documentary.
I thought it was.
About
Rate.
the future.
Maybe I'll stay awake during Voyage Home. But
Star Trek 4, Voyage Home. We just watched most of it.
yep.
I was nodding off a little at the end,
Yeah, I slept there for the last 10 minutes.
but they got the whales to the future successfully, right?
Yeah.
I got that much. But it was awesome. It was fucking. I think it was my favorite of the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a classic story that they go back to modern 80s San Francisco. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, so much like sillier than any of the other ones. I'm kind of, even though I really liked it, like I'm kind of surprised that this is one that other people like. Not,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, it's totally remembered. Like everybody just, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's a San Francisco thing, but it's probably, I don't know, does that time travel to, you know, coincidentally the time of the production of the movie a bit probably better than anything else that has ever done it. I don't know if it's anything but Star Trek that has done that plot line.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, I think it's that random curse myth about all the odd numbers being bad. I think if this was part 3, everyone would hate it.
Right.
But people are conditioned to think that Wrath of Khan is amazing and that this one is also good. And
I think it's pretty surprising too, because like especially after number 3, coming after number 3, this is like, whoa, what's going on here? You know?
yeah.
Because number 3 was so just like deep in the Star Trek universe, like, you know.
Yeah,
No one, I'm sure no one had any idea that like they would never go to they would go to modern time in the next movie.
Yeah, this is not that good as a sci-fi movie.
That's
You know,
true.
There's time travel in it. They're from space.
It's
but,
pretty
like,
casual time travel too, right? I mean,
It's-
they're just like, oh, let's just go back in time. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
something crazy happens that they have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they literally are like, how should we solve this problem? Let's go back in space. Done.
Naturally.
Yeah, like that's how they solve many problems. So, yeah, so in that regard, it is a bad sci-fi movie, but it's awesome. It's fun to watch.
Yep.
Yeah, and alright, let's call it a fucking night.
Yeah, let's go home. It's 7:19 a.m.
Yeah,
So,
it's light outside.
yeah, we just spent all night watching Star Trek. Well, most of the night anyway. There's some nodding off moments. Cool. Awesome.
Alright, thanks for watching Popcorn Danger.